YouTube, it is me. I'm back, and the very first thing before my first scheduled stream is new box 35. I don't think we have the name yet. I think the name's the only thing that doesn't get leaked, which is hilarious when you think about it. new box leaks. This is my first impression. My brain is like a third of the way working, so I'm not going to know all the combos. I'm not going to be able to tell you if it's a good box or not. But what I am going to do is react and see if it's a good box. So let's see. Let's see. So first thing, and it looks like probably what's going to be the box cover cards, number 15, Gimmick Puppets. People were saying Gimmick Puppets are coming. Gimmick Puppet Giant Grinder. Rank 8 exceeds, generic, up to twice per turn during your main phase 1. You can detach up to 1 exceed material from this card, then target 1 special summon monster your opponent controls, destroy it. Then if it was an exceed monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to half its original attack. So that's probably going to be cut in half of its original attack instead of full. So pretty cool. Another little rank 8. It's got it's got really low attack points, but being able to pop up to twice per turn during your main phase 1. I mean, that you just pop 2 special summon monsters. Could be some interesting support there. Generic support for any rank 8s. Blue Eyes, because the first one comes to mind. Gimmick Puppet Terror Baby. What the hell? When this card's normal summon, you can target 1 Gimmick Puppet monster in your graveyard except Gimmick Puppet Terror Baby. Special summon in defense, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to the activation of your Gimmick Puppet monsters effects this turn. Okay, okay. So more Gimmick Puppet supports. They're trying to build the whole archetype here. That's good. Number 9, Dyson Sphere. 2 level 9 monsters. Ooh. Once per battle step during your opponent's turn. If this card with an exceed material is attacked, negate the attack. This is a quick effect. I feel like there is an easier way to say that. When this card is targeted for attack while it has no exceed monsters, you can target 2 monsters in your graveyard. Attach those targets to this card as exceed materials. Holy shit. During your main phase 1, you can detach material from this card. This card can attack your opponent directly this turn. 2,800 attack points. Your opponent must control a monster with a higher attack than this card to activate and resolve this effect. Wow, that's actually pretty good. 2 level 9s though. I guess that's the hard part, right? So we'll have to see what decks can make those level 9s. Monsters. Ooh, here we go. We got some selection box goodness. Star Liege Paladynamo. Everyone thought this would be really good in Noble Knights, but it never ended up being really that good. So once per turn, detach 2 exceed materials, then target 1 face-up monster. Change its attack to 0, and if you do, effects are negated. And then you draw a card if it gets destroyed. Even from everyone's got at least one of these copies out of the selection box, and no one uses it. So we'll see if anyone continues to use it. We've got Elemental Hero Grand Neos. Wow. Elemental Heroes must be special summoned from your extra deck by shuffling the above cards you control into the deck. You not have to use polymerization, blah, 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 blah. Once per turn, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls, return that target to the hand, and then during the end phase, shuffle this card into the extra deck. So the Neos, what are they called? Spatians, were always interesting because you have the Jaden Field spell to, you know, keep them on the board if you want with the skill. But it's always just lacked, you know? It's always just been lacking. And thus here we are. Still lacking, I think. But we'll see, we'll see. Insector Dragonfly. Once per turn, you can equip 1 Insector monster. Oh, this is the one that everyone wanted, right? You can equip 1 Insector monster from your hand or graveyard to this card. If an equipped card is sent from your graveyard, it will equip to this card. You can special summon Insector monster from your deck, except Dragonfly. While this card is equipped to a monster, this monster's levels increases by 3. So everyone wanted Dragonfly. This is the card that people keep spamming to get. So we'll see if this ends up being good for Insectors. I'm excited. All right. All right, what do we got here? We got Vampire Duke. What's up, chat? Yes, I'm good. We're back. We're back. Doing a quick YouTube vids before battle phase. Vampire Duke. When this card's normal summoned, what level is it? 5? Okay. Well, it's a vampire, so easy to cheese out as well. You can target one dark vampire monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target in face-up defense position. That's always nice. When this card is special summon, you can declare one card type, monster, spell, or trap your opponent sends one from their deck to the graveyard. Okay? You can only use this effect once per turn. This card cannot be used as an Exceed material for an Exceed summon. Oh, okay, there we go. Except for an Exceed summon of a Dark Monster. I was about to say, what? Bruh! Because usually when you get a summon effect like that, it's really easy to go into an Exceed summon from that. So, there you go. Alright, what else we got? Smashing Ground. Destroy the one face-up monster your opponent controls that has the highest defense, your choice, if tied. Wasn't this in Selection Box? Am I crazy? Okay. Jelly Kid. What the hell is this? When a monster declares an attack, target one monster on the field, shuffle it into the deck. What? Hold on a second. Oh, that's kind of crazy, not gonna lie. When a monster declares an attack, so it's even if you declare an attack, any monster declares an attack, target one monster on the field, shuffle it into the deck. It's not Selection Box? Oh, okay. I thought we had Smashing Ground. That's actually kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Too bad it targets. That's the only problem. Because you could even do it as like you attack, target, banish back into the or send back into the deck, brick your opponent, budget evacuation. Yeah, it's unfortunate that it targets, but it is what it is. All right, so here we go. That was all the URs. Now we're heading to the SRs. Gimmick Puppet Gigantus Doll. You can attach 2 materials from this card, then target up to 2 monsters your opponent controls. Gain control of them until the end phase. Also, for the rest of the turn, you cannot special summon monsters except Gimmick Puppet monsters, nor declare an attack except with Exceed monsters. You contribute this card. All monsters you currently control become level 8 until the end of this turn. Okay. A little bit of a rank up type thing that's going on. Gimmick Puppet Dreary Doll. If this card's in your graveyard, you can banish one other Gimmick Puppet monster from your graveyard. Special summon this card. You can only use this effect once per turn. Cannot be used as material for Exceed summon except for Exceed of a Gimmick Puppet monster. It's level 8. You can special summon this card from your hand by discarding one Gimmick Puppet monster. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Your opponent cannot target Gimmick Puppet monsters you control with effects this turn. Okay, I'm starting to see the synergy here. Zombie Stain number 22 must be Exceed summoned and cannot be special summoned any other way. 2 level 8s, by the way. Generic. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can detach one Exceed material from this card. Then target one face-up card your opponent controls. Change that into defense position. If you do, that face-up card has its effects negated until the end of this turn. 4,500 attack points. God damn! That boy is huge! Level Dark Monster. So not quite as generic, but still pretty good. That boy thick, though. That's a nice little boss monster. Oh, they're finally getting us Dragleon. 2 level 8s. Dragon types. We've had this in the selection box for a while. Basically, it was really used during the Blue Eyes mirror to steal Blue Eyes. So, pretty nice. Neospatian Grand Mole. I remember this card being super annoying in the video games. At the start of the damage step, I already hate it. If this card battles an opponent's monster, you can return both the opponent's monster and this card to the hand. Oh, baby. Oh, the stall is here. Oh, man. Oh, God. Yeah, I remember why this card was super annoying in the video games. They would just summon this and stall. Yeah, I mean, so this is very, very powerful. You will see this card in tournament and in ranked play. It's non-targeting, bounces cards back to the hand. So if it's an extra deck monster, yeah, like Lunalights or Exceed monsters or anything, get them out of here. So your opponent is going to need either back row or quick play destruction to commit to destroying a 900 attack 3-star monster. Oh my goodness. Holy cannolis. Can we play an RDA? Yeah, RDA doesn't need their normal summon. Well, so far, this is like the best card. Wow. Yeah, you're going to see this card. Non-targeting removal like that is so clutch. So, there you go. Magical Hound. Yeah, it'll be limited for sure. There's no way. That's why it's an SR. If this card's in your hand or graveyard, you can target one face-up spell trap your opponent controls. Return it to the hand. If you do special summon this card, you can only use this effect once per turn. Your opponent controls. Oh, what the hell? Oh man, is this a tuner? It is a tuner. Oh, that's kind of crazy. This is gonna be a little. This is gonna be like a little fun card to play with. Once per duel. Yeah, once per duel. This will be a fun little card to play with. Solar Wind Jammer, level 5. You control no monsters. You can special summon this card from your hand, but its original attack and defense become halved. What is it? 824? Okay. This is just the levels, right, that you need. During each of your standby phases, increase level by 1. There can only be one Solar Wind Jammer on the field. Alright, dude. Yo, Luke Tyler, reading the party 112. What's up, boys? How's it going? Sorry, I'm not reading chat as much because we're trying to finish the cards, but I'll definitely read the chat when I can. Hyper Galaxy. Tribute one monster with 2,000 or more attack, except Galaxy Eyes. Oh, boy. Here we go. Oh, boy. Exclamation point Photon in the chat. All right, here we go. Except Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, then target one monster your opponent controls with 2k or higher attack, tribute it, and if you do, special summon one Galaxy Eyes Photon card from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Or Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. That's actually kind of nice. That's actually kind of nice for Photon players being able to drop this, right? You tribute one monster with that's easy for them to get 2k or more, and then tributing. Oh, but you have to target it. Oh, that's so annoying. You have to target it, then tribute. It would be so much better if it just straight up tributed. It's still going to be good, but could have been better. 2,000 or more attack. I mean, you could tribute all sorts of things off of this. Like, you could do... I guess Harpies can bounce themselves. Yeah, well, it's still kind of cool. Still kind of cool. It's neat, but it's not going to change anything. For the deck, I think. All right, yeah, if they remove their monster. All right, here we go.
Take them back. Search a card. Kana Hawk. Take them back. Search a card.
Right here. Thank you so much for the sub.
Let's go.
Let's go. Vampire Awakening. Special summon one vampire monster from your deck, but destroy during the end phase of this turn. You can only activate one awakening per turn. Okay. Pretty good for Vampire Sport. Summon from the deck. Face up, Exceed monsters in the field with 2 more Exceed materials cannot be destroyed by card effects. After damage calc, if an Exceed monster controls battles an opponent's monster, destroy that opponent's monster. Oh, is it continuous? Oh, that Exceed monster must have 2 or more Exceed materials to activate and resolve this effect. Interesting. Yeah, so 2 good traps here to end it off with. Summoning from the deck. Any vampire monster, that's just going to help with so much consistency. Yes, it's a trap card, so you'll have to wait a turn, but I think it's still pretty good effect. All right, let's see what else we got. Ooh, we got some rares here. Crimson Knight Vampire Braum. You can detach one material from this card, then target one monster on your opponent's graveyard. Special summon that target to your field, but only that monster can attack for the rest of the turn. You can only use the effect once per turn. Does it negate the effect? Huh. Once per turn during a standby phase of the turn, of the next turn after this card was controlled is destroyed by your opponent's card effects at the graveyard. Special summon this card in defense position. Okay, okay. I'm liking vampires, not gonna lie, boys. I'm liking vampires. What else we got? If this card in your position is sent to your graveyard by opponent's card, you can add 1 dark vampire monster or 1 vampire spell trap from your deck to your hand. Nice. You can only banish. You can banish this card from your graveyard. 1 dark vampire monster you normal summon this turn can be summoned without tribute. Okay. Shadow Vampire cannot be used as material for an Exceed summon except for a dark monster. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon 1 dark vampire monster from your deck, except this one. But monsters you control cannot attack for the rest of the turn, except that special summon monster. Vampire Red Baron. Once per turn, you can pay 1,000 life, then target 1 monster your opponent controls and 1 other vampire you control. Switch control of those monsters at the end of the battle phase of this card is destroyed. Any monster by battle, you can special summon from the graveyard to your field. Okay. Shadow Lich. Once per turn during your opponent's turn, you can detach 1 Exceed material from this card, special summon 1 Phantom token. Quick effect. If you control Phantom token, your opponent cannot target this card for attacks. This card gains 500 for each token you control. Googly Eyes Drum Dragon. Once per turn, you can detach 1 Exceed card or 1 Exceed material from this card. It gains 1,000 attack. until the end of your opponent's next turn. If this card is destroyed while it's Exceed material, you can banish one super defense robot monster from your graveyard, special summon this card from your graveyard, then you can attach one super defense robot from your graveyard as an Exceed material. Insector Exabeetle, when this card is Exceed Summon, you can target one monster in either player's graveyard, equip it to this card, and gains attack and defense equal to the original, or half the original of the attack and defense of the equipped monster. Once per turn, you can detach an Exceed material, target one face-up card on each side of the field, send those targets to the graveyard. Nice. Not destroy. Insector Exastag. Once per turn. What was this, by the way? This is 2 level 6 monsters. Oh, shoot. What? Just 2 level 6s? Ow. Oh, hold on now. Okay. Alright. Insector Exastag. Once per turn, you can attach one Exceed material from this card to target one monster your opponent controls from the graveyard. Equip this card to this card. It gains attack and defense. Oh, so it's literally just this, but worse. Okay, nice. Is it better than M7? You can target one monster once per turn. You can detach material to target one face up. Send those to the grave. I mean, it's just depend. Like that one just bounces to the hand one card. This one will send to the graveyard. I don't know if it's better than necessarily M7, but I'm just saying generic level 6 or rank 6. Elemental Hero Magmanios. What the hell? This card gains 400 attack for each card in the field once per turn. Is that it? You shuffle this card into the extra deck. If this card shuffled to the extra deck, return all cards to the field to the hand. Oh, okay, I was about to say. Alright, dude. Blaze Phoenix, the Burning Bombardment Bird. 1 Machine-type monster and 1 Pyro-type monster, level 8. Once per turn during your main phase, you can inflict 300 damage to your opponent for each card in the field. This card cannot attack the turn. Minus 150 because of reasons. Scissor Arms. Oh, lordy. When this card's normal summon, you can send a Gimmick puppet from your deck to the grave. Nice. Gimmick Puppet Humpty Dumpty. When this card's normal special, you can special summon 1 Gimmick Puppet monster from your hand. Okay. You can only use this effect once per turn. Okay. Lilybot. When this card's normal summoned or flipped face up, you could target 1 Orbital 7 in your graveyard. Special summon that in face up attack or defense. Once per turn, you contribute any number of machines, special summon an equal number of Photon and or Galaxy Eyes from your hand. Oh, Lord. Tristan, Knight of the Underworld. When this card's normal summon, you can target 1 zombie monster with 0 defense to your graveyard at your hand. Gain 300 attack. You control other zombie monsters. Ooh, hello. Isolde, Belle of the Underworld. If you control Tristan, you can special summon this card. Cannot be special summoned any other ways. You can target up to 2 zombies you control and declare a level from 5 to 8. They become that level until the end of the turn. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except zombie monsters. You can only use the effect once per turn. Ooh, spicy. This is a zombie, right? Yeah, so with Tristan, this is an XC. Okay. Arc Jet Lightcraft. What the? If you control no monsters, you can special summon this card without tribute. Level 9. This is how you're gonna get your level 9, dude. If this card's normal, to special summon, you can target 1 level 8 or lower machine in your grave, special summon defense, and if you do, its level becomes 9. Okay. You only use effect once per turn. That's how you get that Dyson Sphere, boy. The Big Saturn, you cannot be special summoned from your hand or deck once per turn. You can discard 1 card, pay 1,000 life. This card gains 1,000 attack till the end phase. When this card in your possession is destroyed by opponent's card effects at the graveyard, both players take damage equal to its attack in the graveyard. And I think that's pretty much it. Are any of these super important to read? I mean, I know we have Acid Crawler, a giant caterpillar that secretes an acid mist that melts anything. But I don't know. Ignition Beast, Volcarion, this card's fusion summon. You can target 1 monster your opponent controls, destroy that target. Also, this card both are destroyed, inflict damage to your opponent. Machine and Pyro. Look at the last trap. Yeah, secretes. Dark Flat Top. Activating the opponent declares an attack. Cannot be destroyed by battle damage. Reactor. I'm quickly looking over. I don't think there's any. There's usually nothing too crazy here. Shape Snatch, yeah. A bow with shades, photos, yeah. This one, Zect Conversion. Normal trap. When a face-up Insector monster you control is targeted for an attack, target the attacking monster. Equip the attack target to that attacking monster. Take control of the equipped monster while it's equipped with Insector by this effect. Oh, that's funny. Oh, no. You equip your Insector, then you yoink their monster. That's hilarious. Okay. Yeah, so overall thoughts on the box. I'm always excited for new archetypes. I know some people are thinking like these seem a little weak, but when you compare it to the current meta, I think it's a pretty close power level. I think it's safe to say that Geospatian Grand Mole is the best singular card. Like, it's actually really, really strong, this card. I think a lot of people might be underestimating, or maybe they're not. I don't know. Maybe because it's like a TCG card, so maybe they're not underestimating. But this card is insane because it happens at the start of the damage step. It doesn't target, and if you have a deck that doesn't use your normal summon like Resonators, it's kind of insane. The card's kind of nuts. So it'll be really good for clearing out like Exceed monsters, extra deck monsters, stuff like that. And people are gonna have to start packing, you know, removal basically just to get rid of this thing. Other than that, where you have the Gimmick puppets. Gimmick puppets seem really cool. They're giving us a ton of them, and they all have crazy synergy, discard, summon. So I'm pretty excited. Looks like another Exceed archetype with the Gimmick puppets, and I believe it's an anime deck. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong on that. So we might get a skill to go along with it. Hopefully, pray, because the skills end up saving decks like this usually. Insector got Dragonfly. I honestly don't know much about Insector, but a lot of people are excited for it, so show me what you can do with it. Vampires, I think, looking really, really nice right now with the Vampire Duke, and then they had some other Vampire stuff down here. I don't know if this combo is going to be the go-to combo, but it's cool because Tristan, you could target one other zombie with 0 defense. That is the Isolde if it's in there for whatever reason, and then you can just bring it out, or if you just draw these 2 cards, you can bring it out like that, and you could choose anywhere from level 5 to level 8 to Exceed summon. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool that they have that as vampire support. So yeah, a pretty good box. Excited for it. We'll see if it actually has meta impact or if it's going to be more of a fan favorite deck where people just go for Neospatian Grand Mole and then pass it back. If you guys have some thoughts about the box or some interesting combos, leave a comment down below. I'm glad to be back, YouTube. Make sure to watch the streams and the content. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Twitch, say bye. Everyone wave bye.